Hi everyone, how are you doing? It is Victoria Player here of victoriaplayer.com and a very big and warm welcome to the Inspire to Greatness show, episode number 4. And of course, it is Monday. It is the start of a brand spanking new week, an opportunity for you to start over and begin again. And so I wanted to come here today with the Inspire to Greatness show. Many of you have been following me for a long time know I've been running this Inspire to Greatness show on and off for many, many years. And now we have the new Facebook group. The old one is now closed. I wanted to restart with the Inspired to Greatness show and help you get out of the gates quickly every Monday morning by sharing with you some motivation, inspiration, and business building brilliance. So if you are a coach, a consultant, a therapist, or you know others that are, please do come here every Monday at 9 a.m. UK time to join me live. I will be taking your questions as we go along. And of course, you can tune in for the replay if you're listening in from other parts around the world. So today, we're looking at 5 stellar ideas to supercharge your business during these challenging times. And this is very much inspired by a number of conversations I've been having with some of you. Many of you have been explaining that you have lost momentum, you're not quite sure how to start moving forward, you're worried about coming across all salesy at a time like this when a lot of people are struggling. And you know, a lot of you are stuck in the story of, yes, but nobody's spending money at a time like this. And that's not necessarily true. So I'm going to share with you some tips and ideas to get you inspired and motivated for action and help you get into momentum again. But before we get into that, I wanted to ask your opinion on something. I'm putting together a brand new program, and I wanted to find out what you need help with. The reason for me putting this program together is obviously I want to meet you where you're at with your needs. But also, you know, I'm here in Thailand on the island of Koh Chang. And as is the case with many people around the world, there are a lot of people here who are not working. You know, the tourist industry now is non-existent here. So many people have lost their jobs and have absolutely no income coming in whatsoever. There's also a large Cambodian community here who are stranded, who don't get any support from the Thai government. So my intention was to put something together that would, number one, help you with where you're at now and get you moving forward. But also I'd like to contribute a percentage of anything I make from this program towards helping the wages here so we can buy food for them and basic resources so that they can survive, which I think is a big deal and something worth working towards. Morning, Debbie. How are you? Long time no see. So yeah, what are your biggest challenges right now? What do you need help with? And what would you most like to learn from me? Because I'm going to put this together quickly, get it out there to you so you can start implementing and getting into action quickly. So tell me in the comments below. The more you can share with me, the more I can make it tailored to your needs. And my intention is to come out with a few different offerings over the coming months that are, you know, just get into momentum programs to help you move forward. Morning, how are you doing? So let's get into today's topic, episode number 4, 5 stellar ideas to supercharge your business during challenging times. I'm going to get straight into this. Get a notepad and pen. Because the first thing I want to get across to you, no matter what is going on around the globe. We all know what's going on. It's hard to avoid. And we are barraged by the negativity of the media every single day. A lot of people are in fear. A lot of people are in lack and are shrinking away and not really doing anything. So what I want to begin with is a mindset piece. One of the ways forward during this challenging time is to really focus on the opportunity. No matter what is going on out there, no matter what the media is telling you, there is always opportunity to be had if you choose to look for it. This is a time to move out of small thinking, move out of that lack mindset and the money stories that come along with it. It is time for you to rise up and be optimistic and hopeful for the sake of the people you are meant to serve. If you run a business, it is your job to inspire others. And so it's a case of, putting your blinkers on and limiting some of the negativity that you're being exposed to, because it's everywhere. It's everywhere coming through the media. We are being barraged with it 24/7. I'm quite lucky over here because I don't watch TV. And plus, there isn't such a culture here of consuming that kind of entertainment and, news and that type of thing. But there's a lot going on, and it's our job to get bigger than the bullshit. Yes, I'm not taking away from the fact that people are experiencing legitimate challenges, but there's always a space for us to serve no matter what. So I invite you to look for that opportunity and start showing up for the people that may need you. Yes, some people may be in a position where they can't work with you for whatever reason. But there will be those that do need what you do. Most of you in this community, you're coaches, consultants, therapists, you're in the transformational industries. Now is the time when people are looking for that transformation. A lot of people are pent up at home. They're under a lot of stress. A lot of you are coaches and so on. Now's the time when people need these services more than ever. Counseling, therapy, there's a lot of people are under a lot of pressure and duress. And so, don't get into the story of lack about, oh, no one's going to have money. Nobody's going to want to spend anything at a time like this. Everyone's like battening down the hatches. Yes, somewhat they will be. But remember, some people are experiencing such a great deal of pain in whatever area it is that you work in, that the problem is pressing enough for them to actually take action and seek help for that. So it is your job to rise up and be available for that. And it doesn't matter what service you deliver. When you're looking for the opportunity, it may mean that you have to tweak the way you're working and start to pivot the way you're working, and start to be more creative in the way you're delivering your services and presenting them and marketing them. And, maybe even the challenges you're helping people with, you're going to tweak that slightly. But the key to this is to ask your people what they need. Meet them where they're at. And this gets away from, I've spoken to a lot of you who have been sharing that, but I feel so bad, I don't want to be coming across as insensitive and pushy and salesy at a time like this when, people are dying and there's a lot of fear and things like that. And but if you get into conversation with your people and do your research, you can come from a place of service. People appreciate it when you ask, what do you need? How can I help you? It shows that you care. And if you then create from that space, you're being of service. You're not saying, here's my shit, buy it. That is insensitive and it's not on point at all. But when you're looking, you're focusing, when you're pivoting your business and you're focusing on the opportunity, everything can be tailored to be right on point for your people delivering your type of service. Debbie's saying, I'm struggling and need a kick in the arse and some motivation. Well, you know, I'm the girl for the job with that one. So make sure, Debbie, you come back here every Monday, 9 a.m. There'll be some motivation, inspiration, and business building brilliance every single Monday going forward as well. Plus, actually, ladies, I will be going live at Instagram, same time tomorrow. You can find me at Victoria Player. Same over on my business page and my personal page. At this time, 9 a.m. UK time, I will be somewhere on a page of mine on social media every single day. So come find me if you want to keep that momentum going. I'm showing up for you guys. I've even set up my whole setup so I can just get on here and speak to you with ease, because it's the getting started that is the most difficult piece, as I'm sure you know. The next tip I want to share with you to really kickstart your business during these challenging times is to think about building community. Community is everything right now. We're in isolation. What people want is to feel connected. They want to have somewhere to focus their attention. We're sort of getting into the groove now of this way of being. So now's a great time to start building that community. You know, previously people were reeling, they were in a lot of fear, a lot of shock, just sort of getting bedded into this new way of being. And for many of us, we're going to be like this for a long time yet. Especially I see today that, there's people are getting second bouts of the COVID-19 virus. So I don't think it's going away anytime soon. So you've got to start thinking about how can you reach your people without leaving home? How can you be getting into conversation with them one-to-many without putting yourself at risk in terms of, social distancing and things like that? And the way to do this is to build an online community. This is where you give them a space to connect, to get out of their small world, in terms of the isolation that they're in, and start building that relationship with them, building trust with them. And one of the ways you can do this is by providing value. Share with them about the work you do. Give them some tips. It doesn't mean you have to give away the store. And I'm going to be talking about this in a moment or two. I'm going to be doing a brand new challenge to help you do this that I'm talking about now. But yeah, provide some value. Talking to people on the regular helps them feel, yes, I know this person, even though I've never met them. This is one thing I have found in the past when I meet people in person. Many of them come up to me and say, I feel like I know you so well, but how strange, we've never ever met in person. Just recently, a client of mine, just before everything locked down, a client of mine came to visit me here on my resort here in Koh Chang. And we'd never met each other, but we knew each other so well. And this is one way that you can build that relationship, because you have to remember, people buy from those that they know, like, and trust. They buy from real people, not just nameless, faceless businesses. So provide value, give some tips, share about your services and how it can impact them, the benefits and the transformations. Show up, tell them a bit about your private life, and give them a reason to want to tune in to you and your community. Give them a place to hang out, somewhere to get help and to vent their frustrations and connect with others. A Facebook group is a great way of doing that, for example. You can do it on Instagram. With the social media platforms, there's no excuse not to be doing this, no matter what your niche. Also, what's most important about this is it shows that you care. This isn't about when you show up for people, when you're present to help them and you're available to answer their questions and give them support. If you give without asking, it's the law of reciprocity. It shows you care. And when you do that, that builds that relationship of trust. But when you care, you never have to sell. Or if you ever do sell just a smidgen, it's an easy task. People say yes because you've shown up for people repeatedly without ever asking for anything. All right. So that's the second step. Start building community. The third step is to elevate your visibility. Now, this is a great time to be doing it. A lot of you are stuck at home. You know, those of you who used to do in-person networking, of course, you can't do that in the way that you once did. So now is a great time to master a new skill. You know, I've seen a lot online about whilst in isolation, take up a new hobby, you know, learn a new language, do some cooking, blah, 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 whatever. Well, we're in business, ladies. Let's do one of the things that we've been telling ourselves historically that we don't have time for, because we can make the time for it now, and we can master something that maybe we have been avoiding previously. So one of the ways I suggest that you could, one of the methods or strategies you could use is this format here, using Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, that type of thing, because it's so fast, it is so engaging. And actually, on that note, I alluded to this a moment ago, I am going to be hosting oh, sound is breaking up. Oh no, I don't know why. Sorry, I don't know whether it's my internet connection here or not, but hopefully it might work better on the replay, Debbie. So fingers crossed. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure why that would be. So yes, one of the exciting things I've got coming up. So keep an eye, keep the notifications on in this group. I'm going to be hosting a Facebook Live visibility challenge. Some of you have done it with me before, but I'm going to be sharing how you can use this medium, either here on Facebook or on Instagram, to reach your people, to build that know, like, and trust factor, and to really cultivate a relationship of trust with people, so that you become the natural person to work with. I'll be releasing more about that very soon, but a lot of people have used it with great success and have actually enrolled new clients using my formula quite quickly. So keep an eye out for that. And the fourth idea for you to boost things up in your business during these challenging times is to offer something that is an easy yes for clients. Again, depending on what service you deliver, you want to be doing that pivoting that we were talking about and start focusing on opportunities and looking for ways of serving people, but creating packages and offers that are easy, that get people into momentum quickly. Because if someone's going to part with their hard-earned cash, they have to have a problem that's quite pressing, that they can't solve for themselves. So think of a way of working with people that gets them those results and outcomes and benefits quickly, that solves those immediate pain points now. So one of the ways to do that is to host something like a VIP day or a one-day intensive. Many of you know I hosted a challenge on that a few months ago, and in fact I'm going to do a training on that very soon around this topic. One-day intensives and VIP days are something that you can do virtually. It's a concentrated way of working with people to help them get the results and transformations they're looking for quickly. So again, keep an eye out for that training. But it's a great way of, yes, getting clients' results quickly. It's an easy yes for clients, but it's a way of creating your first product, your first info product or course or digital offering without you having to deliver it live. So you're basically getting paid to deliver something, to create a new program and a new offering. I'll talk more about this. Hello, I can see you all jumping on here. Say hello to me in the comments. See if we've got coming on. I think there's a bit of a time delay in the comments here. So yes, VIP days, 1 day intensives. You can also start creating online programs or membership programs. There's some other options. This is something that I could do a training on if it's something that you would like to learn about. But of course, in the comments below, let me know what you need help with. And I'll do a separate post about this after today's Inspired to Greatness show. And the fifth and final stellar idea for supercharging your business is about making personal connection. I have noticed during this time where we're all on lockdown, something quite magical has happened. People are more available to talk than they ever have been. In fact, I found it to be quite a healing time. We're all some conflict in relationships, of some varying degree. Sometimes there's tension in conflict, perhaps there's a breakdown in communication in relationships. And I've noticed it's definitely been a time where people that I may have had a bit of friction with over the years, they've come to me and sort of mended any tension that there may have been. It's been a very healing time. And I've also noticed people are more available to talk and to just, get into conversation. And in terms of business, this is one of your number one points. Because it's all, business is done based upon relationships, as I just said. And I've noticed, if you use Facebook Messenger or Instagram, the DMs, the audio messenger piece in DMs, people are responding in a way that they have never responded before. Now, how easy is it to just reach out and have a genuine conversation with a few people every day? And I'm not talking about, hi, I'm a business, here's my stuff, buy it from me. No, I'm just like talking about giving shit about people, being a human before you're a marketer, and actually having real, genuine conversations, because those conversations lead people further into your business, where they become curious about, who is this person? Let me find out more about what they're doing. And then if you're using your social media presence in the right way, you can educate people, you can bring them into your community, talking about the points we've just shared. And I see many of you are just joining, so hi Kate. Kate, where in the world are you, gorgeous? I'm in Thailand. I'm on the island of Koh Chang. So I'm on lockdown in paradise. How awful. No, it's not. And I know you, Kate, are in, is it Maui? Hawaii. You're somewhere equally tropical. So partner in crime with that one. But ladies, for those of you who are just joining, I'm coming to the fifth and final point, but please do listen into the replay. So yeah, conversations. And as you've heard me say before, and I'll say it again, conversations equals clients, cash flow, and collaborations. Now is a great time to be collaborating with people as well. Of course, that all happens through conversations. So that is my fifth and final point for today. As I said at the beginning of the call, share with me, what do you need help with right now? What is your biggest challenge, and what would you most like to learn from me? Because that is going to dictate what I deliver here in this group next. I want to hear from you. Chat to me in the comments below. Let's talk about this, and let's amp up the game here in the Inspired Greatness community. I've shot the old group now, and I'm going to start building this one. And I'd love for you to all be engaged, to be supporting one another. Ladies, come on. This is our time to rise. This is our time to practice what we preach. We are each in the transformational industries. A lot of us know this stuff in theory. We teach it to our clients, but it's time for us to actually embody the things that we know to be true, and to embody our own expertise, to start rising up and being that voice of leadership in our business, so that we can impact lives one person at a time, even during these challenging times. And because of these challenging times, people need us now more than ever, and it's our time to rise and step into our purpose. So ladies, I challenge you, let's do that together as a sisterhood, get behind one another, and come on, let's spread something positive in all the fucking bullshit that's going on right now, okay? We could do it. Debbie's saying, I need to know what equipment I need to offer lives and Zoom calls. Perfect. Any other questions like that? Ladies, what have you got in the comments below? So I'll answer some quickly right now. In fact, no, because we could go into this for forever. This is something I'm going to cover in the Facebook Live Visibility Challenge. I always do a whole segment on this, what equipment you need. It's all stuff you can order online. You don't have to go out to a store and risk getting the coronavirus. But yes, you can get yourself set up and you can just be going live every single day. So I will talk about what equipment you need, how to create content, even tips for looking good on camera, how to get more people looking at your lives, how to repurpose your content, what to talk about, how to talk about it, how to sort of move people towards the sale from your lives, and so on. The whole piece, my intention is to just give massive value, because of what we just talked about. If you can run with the stuff I share and help people, God, isn't it worth it? Because people need a break right now, and so that's my intention, to make sure you're getting the results with this. And the beauty of this challenge is we're going to do it here in the Facebook group, so that you can practice in here, in the safety of this group, so that you can mess up in comfort. It's a safe space here. We're all going to be doing it together. You can practice in here, polish up your delivery skills in terms of hosting lives, and then start doing them out into on your own personal pages, on Instagram, and so on. All right. So good question, Debbie. Any other questions, ladies? If even if we come to an end now, which it looks like we probably will, post any questions you have in the comments below, and I will answer them on the upcoming Facebook Lives, okay? I'm here for you. Use me. This is our time to rise, ladies. This is free coaching. Make the most of me, all right? So that is it. That is the end of today's Inspired to Greatness show. Thank you for tuning in. I want to hear from you, even if you are listening into the replay. And if you know other coaches, consultants, and therapists who want to elevate their business during these challenging times, please do invite them to join us here in the Inspired to Greatness community. So that is it for me today. I will see you all tomorrow over on Instagram at 9 a.m. UK time. So follow me over there. Other than that, I will see you right here in the group next Monday at 9 a.m. This is Victoria Player signing out. Take care. Have a fabulous week. Bye for now.